Now, let's see some more uses of microorganism, this time the medicine uses. Okay. The first one is antibiotics. Now, certain bacteria and fungi are used to make antibiotics. Now, what is antibiotics? Antibiotics basically are kinds of medicine which destroy microbes that cause disease. So what happens is, let's say you got some disease, or you expect that because of, let's say, change in weather, you might get some kind of a disease. So what you do is you take an antibiotic, okay, to ensure that whatever these disease causing microbes are within your body, they get all killed, or they don't kind of bother you. Some of the examples are penicillin. This is obtained from bacteria called Penicillium. Okay. Streptomycin. And others. Then the second medical use of these are vaccines. I mean, I'm not sure in other countries if people see, but in India, you would have seen this polio campaign. You have it on a very often basis. So what are these vaccines? There are certain diseases which are caused by certain microbes. Let's say polio is one of them. So what happens is that these microbes enter our body, okay, and they cause certain kinds of diseases. But when these microbes are there, our body generates agents who fight against these microbes. And these are called antibodies. Okay. Now a vaccine is kind of a situation when even before this microbe has entered our body, what we do is, actually these antibodies are created only once the microbes have entered into our body. So artificially, what vaccines do is that, the microbes which cause a disease, which are weak or dead, are introduced into our body. They are artificially injected into our body. Okay. Now the moment they get into our body, these antibodies are themselves created by our body to fight against these. And once these antibodies are created, they remain in our body through the rest of our life. So what will happen is that through this artificial injection of the microbes, which happened here, we created antibodies within our body system. And because they always remain in our body, next time when these actually happen, these antibodies will fight them and ensure that no disease takes place. Okay. Then certain other uses of microorganisms are making food supplement. Okay. So there's an algae which is called chlorella. Okay. This chlorella is very rich in proteins and nutrients, and these are used as food supplements. So these were the key uses of microorganisms in our body.